American Broadcasting Company brings you the Screen Guild Players. Tonight, it's Judy Garland, Fred Astaire, Peter Lawford, and Monica Lewis in Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's great springtime musical, Easter Parade. Some stories are as old as time, and some are as new as love. Some music has as haunting as yesterday and as promising as tomorrow. Now, to put a story like that to music like that, and you have exactly the sort of memorable picture that we're bringing you tonight. Starring Judy Garland, Fred Astaire, Monica Lewis, and Peter Lawford, and spotlighting Irving Berlin's unforgettable score. Yes, as a special holiday treat, the Screen Guild Players bring you Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's Easter Parade.
With all the thrills upon it, you'll be the grandest lady in the Easter parade.
Yes, Easter was just around the corner. Spring was in the air, and in those days, back in 1912, spring could turn a young man's fancies to, well, just about where to turn them today. 1912. I was still in college then, but any time my profs didn't nail me down, I was apt to head for New York and Broadway. I loved the theater and knew a lot of performers, but I guess my best friend was always Don Hughes and, of course, Nadine. Nadine was Don's dancing partner. Nadine and Hughes, you must have heard of them. And so, the day before Easter, when I got to New York, I headed right over to Nadine's place. I should have guessed that Don had beaten me to it.
Happy Easter, honey. Happy Easter. Hey, where are you?
Right here. You could see me if you put all those packages down.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm late. I got tied up with an Easter rabbit. He asked me to bring these over to you.
Don.
Go on, start opening.
Don, I wish you hadn't.
I'll never argue with an Easter bunny. If there's a hat, perfume, gloves. I think there's a bracelet in one of those boxes. And, hey, didn't the men come for your trunk? I told them to pick it up this morning.
It wasn't ready.
Okay, we'll send it by pigeon. Come on, you got to try on this hat. Our train doesn't leave till tomorrow afternoon. We'll have time to walk in the Easter parade.
Don, I don't want to take that train.
Oh, it's the last one that'll get us to Chicago for our opening. Just look at this. This hat's going to be wearing the prettiest girl on Fifth Avenue.
Don, I've had an offer to do a Broadway show.
Sure you have, honey. I've had a dozen myself.
Yes, I know.
Well,
but...
we're a team, baby. We're playing the big time. You see that name painted on your trunk? Nadine and Hughes. That's written in stardust.
But they've offered me a wonderful contract. They want to star me. And you could dance with anyone.
Hey, wait a minute. Now, this isn't just dancing, honey. I've danced with a lot of girls, and it was just business. That was before I met you. This is different, baby. This is us. It only happened when I danced with you. That trip to heaven till the dance is through. With no one else do the heavens seem quite so near. Why does it happen, dear? Only with you. Two cheeks together can be so divine, but only when those cheeks are yours and mine. I've danced with dozens of others the whole night through, but the thrill that comes with spring, when anything could happen, that only happens with you. You know I mean that, too. Come here, baby.
Hi, you two. I hope I'm intruding.
Johnny!
Professor, when did you get in?
Just a few minutes ago. I had to stay over and make up an exam.
Oh, imagine letting college interfere. Johnny, it wouldn't be a holiday without you.
No, without you. New York's going to be awfully dull. I wish you two weren't leaving.
Well, you know what they say.
I'm not leaving.
Huh?
Oh, darling.
I signed that contract, Don.
You did what?
I signed it this afternoon. I'm going into a show.
Well, you're kidding. Why, we've signed contracts for the next 6 months.
You signed them. They can't hold me.
What goes on?
Oh, Don, I know it sounds terribly selfish of me, but I've got to think of myself. There's no future for me in just being a dancer. Please understand.
Well, maybe I do. So long.
Don!
Johnny, you understand, don't you?
Oh, frankly, no. Nadine, this doesn't make any sense. I don't mean just the dancing. I always thought that you and Don...
Did you?
Well, he's done everything in the world for you. Why do you want to walk out on him?
Don't you know, Johnny, darling?
I think I'd better go after Don.
Here you are, Mr. Hughes, another double.
Thanks. That's what I like about Festinis. You order a double and you get a double.
Why not? I only mix them. I don't drink them.
Mike, can you drown a brunette in this?
How tall is she?
5'6". She's not going to Chicago.
They mostly never do when they're 5'6".
I've got to hand it to you, Mike. You certainly know a lot about women.
I should. I've been single all my life.
Smart man.
Look, working behind a bar like this, you kind of find out what makes people tick. Trouble. That's what brings them in here. I've been listening to troubles for 15 years, and I can boil them down to 2 classifications.
What are they?
Women and their mothers.
Don. Hello, John.
Oh, hello, John. Have a drink. Professor, listen. You're just in time for the floor show.
It's no floor show, Don. I'm taking you back to Nadine.
Did she send you for me?
Well, no, but I'm sure that...
Sit down, have a drink.
Listen, Don, Nadine didn't mean all those things she said. You two belong together. She can't get along without you any more than you can get along without her.
Now, who says I can't get along without her?
Oh, now, don't get sore. I just thought...
You see those girls out on the floor? Any one of them has as much talent as Nadine.
Oh, you're crazy.
I taught her everything she knows. How to dance, how to walk, how to wear clothes. I could take any one of those girls and do the same thing.
And it wouldn't be Nadine. Look, I promised myself I'd take you back. Are you coming?
Not until Nadine asks me. And she will. She's a sentimentalist. She'll come around when contracts are out of season.
You won't change your mind.
Thanks for trying, Professor. You better run along.
Well, I'll see you later. Take care of it, Mike.
And I will.
Any one of them, any girl out there. Mike, you think I need Nadine?
Well, Mr. Hughes, like I always say...
Hold it. Those girls are coming off. Now, look, there's one. You. Young lady.
Me? Did you call me?
Yes. I think you'll do.
You think I'll do what?
I'm looking for someone to dance with.
Well, why don't you try the Lonely Hearts Club? Look, if you'll excuse me, I've got to get back into my...
Wait, I need a new dance partner. I'll give you $100 a week.
Oh, really? Oh, I couldn't get along on that.
All right, 150.
That's fine. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to get back and do my number.
Sure, I'll get a practice room at Michael's. Know where it is?
Yes.
Good. Tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. Good night.
Good riddance. Mike, you saw that. What do you do with a fresh guy like that?
Oh, I wouldn't say fresh. Unhappy, maybe. A little lonely.
Lonely, I'll say. Bet he just escaped from his keeper. The nerve of him wanting me to give up a good, steady $25 a week.
Know who he is?
I don't care. I don't care if...
Name is Don Hughes.
Well, he can't just walk in here and... Don Hughes? Don Hughes?
Kid, you better hurry. I think you're on.